I'm Jackie, and I'm a Peace Corps volunteer working at Krik. And I'll be working at Krik until November 2025. My assignment is 24 months. I've really enjoyed supporting Krik and the different projects that Krik is doing. So, for example, right now I teach the English club with the Erasmus Plus volunteers. And I had the opportunity in the summer to work with Krik during their summer camp. And so some of the new projects that I'm working on right now, for example, I was asked to help Krik find a solution for the leaking roof. And so I was able to partner with Habitat Macedonia, and Habitat brought an engineer here to Krik to look at the roof and to look at the windows, and we're going to be partnering with them for improvements and working on submitting some grants that they're going to help us identify. And another project that I'm doing is a professional development workshop, which is targeting the caregivers who work with the beneficiaries in the apartments. And the purpose of that professional development workshop is to really help the caregivers improve their skills around delivering medication or identifying if a beneficiary needs attention, medical attention, because it's really difficult to read someone who may not be verbal and who may be in pain, and so understanding how to do that and how to meet that person. I identified an organization called Medical Education International. They are very active in the Balkans, and they are going to help us develop the training for the caregivers. And in addition to that, they're also looking forward to bringing volunteers from the US that would, at Krik's request, volunteers, different kinds of medical teams like occupational health or nursing or physicians can come and meet with the beneficiaries, meet with the caregivers, meet with employees of Krik. And the wonderful thing about these partnerships, like Habitat for Humanity and MEI, is that those partnerships can continue long after I'm gone. And that's really the purpose of a Peace Corps volunteer, is to initiate things that benefit the organization and that last beyond our time here. So even Habitat has already had conversations with the interim director here at Krik, Koki, to talk about bringing volunteers, Habitat volunteers, to Krik to interact with the beneficiaries, to interact in the daily center, the occupational health center. So I feel really good about those two projects. Another project that I'm working on was really created as an opportunity by the Peace Corps. We have what we call in-service training. And during in-service training, the Peace Corps invites organizations to come and interact with the Peace Corps volunteers and talk about what they're doing. And US representatives from USAID came to the training, and I had the opportunity to talk to some people about Krik. And one of the representatives mentioned to me that USAID is interested in disability law, disability legislation, and that was an action that they would be taking in the future. And so I've been sort of keeping in touch with that person, and I'm really glad to say that now that they are actually working on talking to CSOs, talking to corporations, talking to people in the community about what the people with developmental disabilities needs are. And Krik is going to be meeting with them. And then I also identified two other organizations that I worked with before Poraka and the Gotino. I had the fortunate opportunity to do my practicum, my Peace Corps practicum with Poraka. And so I was able to contact them and connect. And then another organization that I identified for an earlier project that I did with Krik is called the Joy Home. And they actually focus on orphans with developmental disabilities. And so I was able to connect them as well to the USAID and Medical Education International to talk about, maybe what are some of the challenges for organizations that want to give assistance or education to this community, and how can they do that, and how can they overcome some of the obstacles. So I'm really happy about the work that I'm doing here, and I'm really happy about all the people that I've met here at Krik. And I think Krik is an amazing organization doing some really amazing work with a population that is usually overlooked or underserved. So yeah, I'm really grateful to Peace Corps for this assignment, for putting me here with this organization, because I'm learning a lot, and I feel like I'm also contributing a lot. So yeah, thanks.